Well, it's that time. It's time to review the 8th and final episode of Chucky Season 2. So, yep. And man, what an episode. What an episode. Like, I've said this about pretty much every episode in this season, but no, this is the best one. Oh my god. This episode had this gave me what I wanted. So, like I always say, if you've not seen the episode yet, don't watch this video because I'm going to be giving away a few spoilers here. So, of course, at the end of the previous episode, we saw Glenn get shot. Basically, what happened in this episode, because Tiffany still has the Glenn doll, the doll from Seed of Chucky, and she put Glenn and Glenda's souls back inside the doll. So the human Glenn and Glenda are now their human bodies are now deceased, but their souls are back inside the doll. And Billy Boyd came back to do the voice. He voiced Glenn in Seed of Chucky. So Billy Boyd's come back, and we only see the Glenn doll briefly, the original Glenn very briefly, but at least they're back. But their name's now Gigi. Not Glenn and Glenda anymore, it's Gigi now, and Gigi's so adorable. And yeah, the ending was unexpected. Lexi's younger brother Caroline actually becoming evil, working for Chucky and Tiffany. Although Chucky and Tiffany are not, I think I'm going to face facts, they're never going to get back together now. I think their love is over. But the ending was so unexpected. We see Nika show up briefly. She calls Tiffany, and she says she's going to kill Tiffany, basically. So Tiffany tries to transfer her soul into the Belle doll, which was the doll that was given to Caroline by Dr. Mixter, who, I think she's dead now. So but as Tiffany was trying to transfer her soul into the Belle doll, turns out it was actually Chucky in disguise. The black hair and everything. I think it was just a wig that was put on there or something. Because it's actually Chucky in disguise the whole time. So just when we thought that Chucky was killed permanently this time, I mean, I didn't think that. I mean, I knew he was alive because he's Chucky. And Chucky can't die. He'll never die forever. So we don't know if Tiffany dies or not. That was a bit of a cliffhanger. And then, because of course at the end of season 1 you had like an epilogue where Chucky was breaking fourth wall and talking to the audience, and then rehashing his kills in the season. Now this one, because this episode took place during Christmas, it was a Christmas themed episode. Chucky was singing 12 Days of Christmas. Because if you know me, I don't like Christmas music very much at all. In fact, most of it I actually hate and can't stand listening to it. But Chucky's version of 12 Days of Christmas, I love it. Like, that's the best version of that song. Even though I don't like that song in general, I like Chucky's version. He was like singing it as he was... Lyrics were different though. He was like singing it as he was rehashing all of the people that he killed through this season. And he was wearing a Christmas sweater as well. Loved it. And I'm hoping that this Chucky's version of 12 Days of Christmas will get released as a single. If they release a CD single of it, you can be sure I'm going to add that to my CD collection. So yeah, I enjoyed this. So now that this season's over, so I'm gonna rate it as a whole. I'm gonna give this a solid 10, a 10 out of 10. I don't know which season I prefer. I don't know whether I prefer season 1 or season 2. I mean, some of my favourite episodes were probably in the first season, but this season finale, the season 2 finale, I actually do like better than the season 1 finale. So there was a few disappointments in season 2, you know, but they were disappointments that I kind of expected. You know, like with Good Chucky turning out, like it turns out that he probably wasn't, that he wasn't good, that he was, you know, kind of faking it. But you know, I'm giving this a solid 10. This was brilliant. And will we get a season 3? I hope so. You know, it's such a fantastic show, and I don't want this to end. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a season 3, but fingers crossed, eh? It's been fun, and of course it's finished in the United States now. Of course, I've been catching up with them online because they've not been available in the UK just yet, but well, not on the UK TV station anyway. But I've been catching up with them online. But this weekend, the season premieres in the UK, so I'm probably going to watch it all over again. And all the episodes are available online, and even season 1's online as well. But well, I've got that on DVD. But yeah, I'll definitely get this on DVD when it comes out. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and let me know what you thought of the season as a whole. Now that the season's over, let me know how you would rate it as a whole. So I'm gonna miss doing these on Thursday nights now, but yeah. Anyway, I'll end the video here and say goodbye, Chucky.